but the ACV does its job. This is why you need a little bit of mechanized in order to make things happen. Infantry can only do so much, and now you have artillery blasting the point. Infantry can hold. Helicopters rolling through because that's cool. And mortars are landing. Everything that can blow up is blowing up right now. I think everyone's frames are going down to 0. It is all popping off. Artillery clearing out the point as the Turks push in. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And this one we have the Turkish land forces up against the MEA on Talil. This is Talil Outskirts Invasion V6, and unlike that other Talil game we just had on Eye in the Sky where it's kind of a meme layer, your 6 helicopters on 6 helicopters, there's no memes with this one. The Turkish land forces and MEA are a pretty good match for each other, and I actually think it's a pretty balanced invasion layer, even though I typically don't like conventional on invasion. Still, this one had some absolutely insane coordination, and then, yes, wait for it, a super FOB. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since we got like a genuine super FOB on a game, and this one was executed to perfection, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg or here on YouTube. Yes, if I'm not uploading a video on YouTube, I'm streaming on both the platforms, so pick your platform of choice, and I'll see you there. But that's it for me. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, and this is Talil Outskirts Invasion V6. This, I think we just recently had a Talil round, but this is not the random advanced and secure round. This is the invasion round, and it is a conventional on conventional invasion. But, big but, these are probably the weakest of the conventional factions. I mean, the Turkish land forces, we're on board with the Turkish land forces. What's up, darling? You have a unicorn? You can have a unicorn? Well, that's not a unicorn gummy. That's just a gummy bear gummy. Do you want a gummy bear gummy? Okay, you can take them and bring them to mommy. And then just bring the bag and make sure mommy knows, okay? I know, they're really yummy. All right, can you close the door and then just share those with mommy, okay? All right, thanks, darling. All right, bye. I don't know what I was saying, but my daughter now has gummy bears and all is right in the world. Oh, Turkish and MEA being a little weak. Yeah. Okay, Turkish land forces, great infantry, horrible vehicles. MEA, decent vehicles and kind of hard to use weaponry. So we'll see how it goes. I need to do this quick. I got thrown off by the gummy bears. Southwest side, whoop, pardon the camera. I'm all scatterbrained. Southwest side is Turks. Eridu into Central Ali Air Base, then abandoned Soviet up to West Al Qadir and Batha. They get one M60 that they start with, a couple helicopters, the PARs, 25 mil, ACV 25 mil, a few more PARs and lightly armored vehicles. The MEA, they get BMP2, Samir Cornet, couple helicopters, MTLBs, and Samirs. Whew, did we do it in time? Just barely. Oh my goodness. What's more important? How did my daughter even know that I had the gummy bear? So my wife actually gave me the gummy bears to kind of like hide from her.
Yeah, we can.
So I don't know if my daughter just has like a gummy bear sniffing nose or something. But anyway, the rollout, and it looks like the Turkish land forces are headed straight towards the objective. They are hard charging into it. Look at them helicopters pushing right out. And that's going to be a hot drop. Oh, MG knocks out one of the door gunners, infantry dismounting, and they are just spilling out of that Huey. M60 from way down the road takes shots out on the buildings. You can see the little shots ringing out, explosions, and Turkish land forces get a radio right down in the middle of nowhere. Gunter the Penguin, Adderall Addict, they're pushing in from the north rather. And then this is a hard charger right to the front. Choppa trying to hold the line. We call this a cheese grater because it kind of looks like a cheese grater. They're pushing that cheese grater, and there it goes. AT into that Cobra. I believe that is the remote weapon system. Yes, that is. M60 slamming. That's Aku Cool and Peter Rambach getting absolutely plastered by the M60. What a push by the Turkish. Russian Tato up front. I mean, they're hitting all sides of this. You'll love to see it. Killmatic running in with an MTLB and a rocket and a dream, because that is not going to do much when it's all said and done. Infantry are pushing the objective. You have hats nearby. And that is a PARS armored vehicle rolling in. You got Turkish infantry nearby.
3 chevrons, 5 chevrons on point, 5 chevrons.
5 chevrons on point as they just smokes his own infantry. And
Toe just shot at 3.
ATGM, they say hit him, and it might be from this. Is that a BMP? No, it's an MTLB with the rocket pods. And he's trying to shoot a little rocket. Ain't gonna be any type of match to this M60. M60, not the strongest of tanks, but it's still a tank. And they have a nice little perch over the battlefield here. Infantry have taken this first point by storm. MEA don't know what hit them. And I'm guessing the tank is not going to roll out for MEA. Oh, they don't even have one. They just have the BMP rather. Okay, BMP.
Yep. Can you
Figure out where it is. They're out on the
Can we do it again?
northern airstrip.
Round 2, that worked so well, dude. You're amazing.
Good comms from the squad leaders right now. You can just tell they're working really well. This is one of the better attacks I've seen on this objective. You just need to go all in on it, and the entire team has. Infantry pushing. Honor 4 does get smacked. Adderall Addict pushing in as well. Blood and MTLB trying to clear out this hab area. He's got infantry so close to him. He's just trying to blast him, whether it's with the rockets or... Oh, and it looks like he's looking right, but shooting left. There you go. Physics and squad. You'll love to see it. Infantry is still pouring back in for MEA. You have Killmatic off by himself, Rag, Thanatos, and then Sex Poop.
It's directly on my...
Okay. They're just trying to get back in, and I don't think they're going to be there in time. They might. 60 to 70% left on the cap, and there's enough infantry pushing back in. If they're able to get this hab back up, you might be able to get another nice defensive attempt. 183 takes us to 873. M60 keeps just slinging rounds down range. And helicopter up above, just trying to scout it out.
Get this hab out.
A little... Oh, this is our... I'm not even quite sure what this is. It's a Samir car. They're getting shot by the helicopter. The Huey above us was doing a little bit of a flyby.
Can I get with Logi to the point?
They've locked down this Samir car. It's right above us, actually.
Squad 8. Is the point clear? Can I get into the point with Logi?
And this little Samir car is just stuck, and they're no longer in the fight. Rendered... Ooh, ATGM. Hold on a second. That is a Samir Cornet. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, a lot of quick camera movements because we have multiple vehicles closing in. The BMP, you can see this red blob.
Dig down the radio. Let's
Yeah,
move.
that's
Let's
what I'm
move.
telling my
Get
guys
to the
to
next
do.
point.
Yeah.
ATGM's coming in from the
Joe
Samir
keeps
Cornet,
shooting at us.
trying
I
to
don't know
shoot at the
where.
PARS, and it's just missing.
Ellie, can we get a pickup?
BMP is trying to find a nice shot too.
There
So
he is,
you
too.
might have missed this on
Where he's at.
That's a cornet. That's a cornet vehicle.
you might have missed it on command. They said dig down this radio and move on. So they don't want to leave anything behind them. And even though they just pushed, they dropped the radio and then attacked the point. They're going to be removing that radio so they don't lose future tickets. and they're able to keep
Let's
the
try to
attack
get a new
up.
radio if we
BMP
can.
now trying to dial
There's gonna be
in
a cornet,
this
probably right here, Bob
helicopter
Mark.
and maybe chooses not to. But the next push is Ali Air Base.
6, I'm coming to pick
This
you
might
up.
be a nice shot if you're feeling a little
Who's
cheeky.
picking me up?
Hold on a second. It looked like the helicopter was actually getting shot at.
Do you mind if making a mortar position at Aridu?
AORUS has now lost their
Everyone's lost
FOB,
their squadron.
but to friendly shovels, meaning they've saved their 20 tickets. And
That's kind of where I'm hoping that you guys.
one
can get
helicopter
the
just crashed, actually.
on that
Just
part.
shot down by maybe infantry. This heavy machine gun, another explosion.
Those 3
Looks like
marks.
maybe a Logi, and then another Logi is about to go down, rolling right into this heavy machine gun. And this is a tough spot to be. Top of the hangars,
West
multiple
side,
machine guns.
Try to hold defense and try to spray them down.
Squad 5, don't
Eyes.
go downhill.
Eyes on enemy B,
Alright,
by
we're
north,
getting back.
engaging.
Toe shot.
Ooh. Where is it? BMP up here. You heard him say engaging. That was the M60, and it looks like they're able to take a shot with that ATGM. The M60 does have Israeli anti-tank guided missiles in order to shore him up just a little bit. And he's going to try to shoot him right through the smoke.
4.
And the
Yeah.
BMP might be able to get
Are you
just
available
out.
for, picking up?
And he is BMP.
Get mark on the map. I'll pick you up.
Enemy
This-
BMB, RTB back to men.
BMP is able to get out
Alright, well,
way
I shot
off in the distance.
Vince to
You
kill
can't really
by
hear
silent
anything.
toe. I hit the BMP a bit. He's on retreat.
BMP
I engage BMB.
lives another day. One of the Turkish PARs, though, does not. And the infantry is now. This is going to be a bit tough. So you have the infantry. How you typically defend this type of map is you have a kind of like a sacrificial lamb squad that goes and just rushes your own point to defend it. And then you have a lot more try to set up an upper alley air base. And if the attackers fumble this first point, you kind of just
Squad 4, don't
merge
land
the
that, don't
two,
land
if that makes any sense. You have your FOB up there and alley and FOB and AORUS, and you almost make a defensive line over this little valley, and you can kind of start to push them back. So you always want to have 2 FOBs right at the start, even though it's going to be hard. So although they have lost AORUS, MEA have shored up the defense, but not
could you-
before Refund Ronnie
could
and
you put
Gunter the
Christmas-
Penguin. How did they get up on the hangar?
If we are gonna stop here, we're there.
They're on the hangar right behind
6, if
this
you go,
entire
like,
defensive
1
line.
to 5 and move more, I can pick you up.
Oh my goodness. Anxiety with the tandem round. RPG 29 just one taps the Logi. And this is where it starts to get tough.
6, go back to the point, I will pick you up.
Infantry need to get over this wide open field.
Yeah, careful you guys are not shooting my thing.
I like the rifleman just providing almost like a little ammo box station here. I like how the MG3 sounds, but that one sounds a little bugged. I don't know what's going on with it. It usually sounds much prettier than that. MG3 team holding out the infantry on that side out west, and now you have a forward infantry squad with a supporting heavy machine gun on the back of this Samir, and it is just going to be a huge slog now. Infantry taking shots at the PARs. Tandem round. How did that miss? And that one should knock out the actual remote weapon system. It's going to be hard to turn that turret now.
We do momentarily. I'm regrouping my squad.
PARs
Give me a second.
coming right in and knocks out the engine. The RPG. What a shot. You can swap back to the cord and you can pin right through. RPG knocks into the side of the PARs. That PARs is mobility killed. Remote weapon system killed, and they just killed themselves. Literally the worst place to stop. Oh my goodness.
Just mark you out
They
there.
have-
Squad 7,
Seven, if you want a radio, let me know.
I'm going to.
There you go. That is one of the sloppier ways
I can't
to
tell
push your
what
pars into an
guys,
objective.
Like left and right all over the fucking place.
RPGs from both sides just slinging.
Toes.
226 tickets to 812. As good as that first attack was, well, you can't just rush from main. You need to actually have an extended push here.
Hey, can you go with me to squad 7?
MTLB is down.
I think is that the
Alright,
ACV 15?
Squad
Yeah, that is the ACV. It's like almost like an APC body with a Bradley Bushmaster on top of it. Has pretty good opportunities to get hull down because it's so tall. As you can see, kind of right now, it's just poking that turret up, keeping most of that soft body behind the rocks. So, pretty advantageous position right there.
4, we're
That's
ready.
kind of how you want to keep that thing safe. You can't just YOLO into it. And that helicopter is... How did he not... What?
4, can you pick us up?
Helicopter just... Yeah, that's how I'm asking that question right now. Helicopter just nosedived into the ground and somehow didn't lose it. Infantry able to safely dismount. Helicopter...
Careful on this
Oh,
part right here. Lots of
tank is
ACs.
covering. RPG's missing.
They're just like waiting prone with their wiener out.
I don't even understand what is happening right now. And the ACV has actually hit their own helicopter, trying to repair it now. There you go. MEA Logi taking some damage now. Trying to get around, is on fire. Can he save it? He needs to get it behind cover, and he's not going to be able to. ACV pops him. Infantry still holding this kind of bunker area, and they might be able to get the heli back up. No, the pilot goes down.
Yeah, sure thing. We're at. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I'm coming to the road.
And what a shot is the MG. Able to knock out the pilot just as it gets righted.
I'm coming to you.
RPGs have missed him still. And there you go. Now that Samir car will finish it up. And
Really?
213 tickets to 789. After that first attack, I could have sworn we were in for almost a rout. At least this first 2 points are usually a bit easy if you get good momentum, but then you have to get across the airstrip. But well, it's not turning out that way. Hip coming in with a giant J-turn, trying to resupply MEA. And he is coming in hot, really hot, way too hot.
Bro, Squad 2's dumb, bro. He doesn't understand the word shooting
You
you.
were throwing
I don't
acid.
know where the thing is that's shooting you. If I
It's
blindly
not-
push it, I die too. I don't care
Please,
if
you
it's a
don't
tank
have
or not. It's still shooting you, and I
Well,
don't know where it is.
Please calm
What
down.
does shooting you mean?
Please calm
This
down.
Hey, calm down. Relax.
This boy like
That's what shooting him. I found it.
Take it.
If you want to
oh my
get
god,
angry at
respect.
somebody, just
Very
talk
nice
in
respect,
private.
big ones.
In
Remember your
private
name, big ones.
squad
Thank you for the
chat.
respect.
What?
Thank
What are
you for
you,
the
a
respect.
fucking Shaolin monk?
You're good.
Respect?
How do I comment on that one? I don't. It's just that's what happens when you play squad. And you start off with a really aggressive, nice, fun push, and then 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, oh my god, we all keep dying. I don't know from where. It's too foggy on Talil. Squad, why don't you increase the performance of the game without reducing visibility? Is that so hard? I would still have a vehicle if you could do that. All of those things start to really spiral in your mind. As this ACV
We destroyed the rally on the road.
is trying to support a little bit more, but this is the problem they're running into, the Turks.
Remember my name?
185 tickets.
Yeah, buddy, I remember it. You're good.
Have a good day, buddy.
You as well.
Nice job
Please don't
marking
get
the
it
thing that was
angry.
shooting you, so beg.
Could you guys both maybe shut the fuck up?
Exactly. Squad 3 fucking
Yeah,
hell, they don't have
please
fucking tank.
talk in private.
Helicopter coming in as command comms continues.
Please.
And the helicopter, that was a tough landing, but he's okay.
Don't talk on general, please.
Helicopter dismounts and they don't get a radio down. They should get a rally.
Runners.
If you want to go in
Helicopter just dismounting the infantry and hopefully they're going to... Oh, ATGM, never mind. ATGM smacks him. Helicopter goes down and now it just has to be the
either a BMP or a tail.
ACV, which is coming to support the infantry. Infantry,
Or like a missile from it.
without their air support, ACV navigates the
I've got some
mines
ammo for you guys, at
properly.
least, on this thing.
And what was that even from?
7, I'm coming with
Maybe
you
the
with more
BMP?
supplies.
I'm not seeing any other ATGM. Looks like the BMP just nailed it. What a shot by that BMP.
Squad 12, enemy Vic North. Keep an eye out.
Gonna turn on the capture zone. You can see just how far they need to push through this gauntlet. The Turks. They're securing now the southeast side a little bit, but in saying that, they don't have any sticking power. I don't see any rallies. I don't see any FOBs going down. I mean, you could pretty much have Chrono here, the combat engineer. He could just pretty much wipe this entire push. No rally
Squad,
nearby.
do you have an-
The closest
any
attack
points?
fob is up north here. And we're going to see just
Squad,
what
do you have
Chrono
an
can
enemy
do.
nearby you?
No, I don't have
Well,
enemies here.
already one goes down by an RPG.
Okay.
And now you just have presumed Hodo, Spruce Ghost rolling in the one-man ACV, just trying to bring it up for some support. We'll swap to the machine gun when needed. AMP in the middle of them. And yeah, this is just not going to work. Chrono, oh, he actually might get distracted. Presumed Hodo, rather. Full auto Chrono, and he can't control it. Presumed Hodo. Well, battle of the can't control my recoil here. Presumed above him. This is just
We
like
have
two
enemy
ships passing in the
below.
night.
Oh, BMP. No.
Oh, good
7.
peek. No, bad peek. He misses him.
7.
Oh, no. They just whoopsie-daisied themselves.
No, we have another one.
Moved out with a little Houdini. And now Chrono, he doesn't know what to do. Presumed actually gets tagged by infantry way out
I got
in the
10
middle of the
minutes on
hangars.
assets. I cannot give any support right now.
And lines up a shot only to full auto, and that is not how you want to shoot the G3.
But I kind of have like.
He does tag him.
And it should be
One
ended,
shot into
so
the upper chest.
I only have 7
That
so I'm not gonna kill it.
Warface on top.
We have a repair station on squad 7.
Gotta be really careful. Chrono's gonna be out of ammo here in a second. Good shots though.
Command, maybe
Final
you should
burst
get a repair station on
knocks
your
him
radio.
out, and Chrono puts a stop to this attack. And let's see, T60 or T62, M60 rather.
I can't kill it.
Trying to figure out, did they lose it? M60 did just go down a few minutes ago.
He's marked extremely accurately.
That must have been from the ATGM earlier.
Command Scott, you're shooting friendlies here. It's us building the hub here.
And northern push. See how it's going. This is the FOB. You're trying to find mommy? Are you guys playing hide and seek? I think I hear her.
Can you go hunt
Yeah,
BMP,
that's what I'm gonna do.
please?
You close my door, darling. All right, have
Oh
fun.
my guys, right on point. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Lazy Shark and Kubo coming in with the hip, and well, slowly but surely, I mean, this is now they've spent 100 tickets trying to attack this objective. And the Turks are just pouring in. Oh, they actually get wrecked anxiety. On the far end, he does trade with Dratini. That is an S tier Pokemon, by the way.
I gotta have a
Infantry pushing in, and I think they found the hab.
You can spawn in, climb the ladder, and go over the
No, no hab here. Oh, it's the next one, just south of it. Shadow Ghost on the outside. Your boy Benny, Peter, Ram, all these guys. This is exactly where the hab is in this hangar, hangar number 4. Infantry, well, they are actually taking shots this hip, trying to do some air support, and not the craziest of things to do, just not super effective right now. In which this is an MEA. That is an MEA UAV. It's that Russian one. Blank on the name of it. I think its name is a B though. It's Russian for B. Oh, Russian for B. Who cares? Pars actually just snipes the tail rotor, the hip. That's going to be a hard landing. I don't think he's going to make it out.
Good luck.
And he doesn't. The Pars, was that the Pars or the ACV? Either way, 25 mil sniping the rear tail rotor. The rear tail rotor. Moi, is there a forward tail rotor? No. You know what I mean. The tail rotor. And something just popped. Squad 5. I want to say they just got hit by a mine. I could be completely wrong. Oh, they did. Chrono.
They just airstrike the southwestern hab.
Oh my goodness. Chrono. He was a combat engineer we saw earlier. He had put a mine in exactly where you want. And it... Squad leaders were not checking their map and they run over a friendly mine. This is an MEA kill on an MEA mine. Oh man, entire squad just deleted like that. Airstrike. This is an MEA airstrike as well on the far end. Sioux strike. You can see infantry. They're rushing to get to this radio, trying to get that radio back up.
How's that mortars? Mortar's good, mortar's bad.
Oh, the radio is actually fully intact. The Hab's roof is off, so it's at least going to stop the attack, but it's not going to prevent them from doing it in another minute or so. Once they get reset here, just need to get that Hab up, let it go off cooldown, and you got it. And now with the mortars, this is very, very well done by the Turks. You have infantry pushing on the north side. I think the Turkish infantry has a little bit leg up on the MEA. And then you have mortars suppressing. The mortars are a little short. You need them maybe about 20 meters in it, so you get that whole area where where he's running through, and then you can overrun the Hab and just take the point. But this is the odd part. They're pushing the Hab. This is the capture area. Okami, Wolf, 98, and Chrono. Well, they're the only ones actually defending, and Whiskey and Seiko are the only ones attacking. This is the capture area. So it's important to knock out this FOB, but you could also be doing, you know, killing two birds with one stone at the moment. 132 tickets to 716. MTLB rolling in.
I got an MTLB driving up on point right now.
MTLB driving up on point right now. And it is the rocket MTLB, and he's going to see that Cobra armored car ahead of him. And infantry ahead of him as well. Infantry all in the hangar in his front right.
MTLB is still accurate.
And blast one with the 12-7. Blast another one. Wouldn't put it past him to swap onto that rocket and just send it. When you see infantry all in there, this is a perfect opportunity for your rocket barrage. Yeah, and he swaps to it. There it goes, opening him up. A few more rockets. Oh, swaps back to the coax. And just MTLB just playing with his food here. And now he's going to see the ACV. Swaps his 12-7 and needs to be careful. The 25 mil is going to tear right through him. And oh, MTLB. He's sitting in just trying. Oh, that's a panic fire. ACV looks like he didn't even take any damage, just kind of shrugging everything off. It really looked like that MTLB forgot to reload and got the end of his 12-7 ammo right when the ACV turned around. So MTLB gets the jump, but just unable to do it. Attackers are finally capturing it. Turkish land forces securing the objective area.
Their Hab's gotta be inside. I
Hab is right in hangar 4, as we mentioned before, but Firehand is on the radio. Very unfortunate radio positioning. Because now you don't even have to push into the hangar to knock it out, and that's exactly what's happened now. Hab is overrun due to the radio being dug, and this will mop it up. But that is about 140 tickets or so to get here. Gunter the Penguin, Refund Ronnie pushing in with their Cobra.
Yeah.
They walled off.
And he's going to roll right in here, say thank you very much. Scoot on around, and hello. We got just a couple. Jonathan, oh, min-armed. Actor Choppa 643, min-arms. And trying to shoot it with that remote weapon system as the MG3.
I think the Cornet is like D8 or something. It just tried to curve a missile into the F10 head.
Oh yeah.
There's not much he can do. Gunter the Penguin and Refund Ronnie just going to have their way with the inside of this Hab.
Like I said, he tried to curve a missile in here.
And here we go. BMP pushing on the north side of the Alley Air Base. In this hangar off to our left is a not just infantry, but you also have at least one PARS.
We're having some difficulties.
Very dangerous push if you're the BMP. Not supported. He goes in for the ATGM and he misses the vehicle. He hits the HESCO blocks. And tagging the top of the ACV.
I can't see very far.
BMP2, man. He's on a hill in the middle of the hangar.
ACV having to back out a little bit. And there you see remote weapon system moving right to left. That's just a 50 cal though. BMP, not sure if brave or stupid because this ACV is pushing back out. And BMP is going to be too low to the ground to see him moving. ACV, that's a repair station in there. The ACV can just sit pretty. I'm not sure the BMP realizes there is a repair station in there. He should though. Very obvious. And this might kill the BMP. 25 mil opens up and he fires it. ATGM smacks it. What a shot!
Close, dude. He's right outside the hangar.
Unbelievable. Actually manages to shoot pretty much on the turn. ACV goes, repair station goes. Now you have crewmen dismounting, trying to repair. I think they might have lost their engine or something. Yeah, engine smoking a little bit. And they're going to find that Hab. They're going to find that repair station.
Everybody on there. Nice job.
Alley Air Base is now secured by the Turkish land forces. They are going to get their 100 tickets back, but you lost so many. It's going to make this push across the airstrip very difficult. And now the mortars, Turkish mortars, trying to hit the BMP. Just a little short, nearly got him actually.
And then come up behind, and we can just actually, the Have is right there. We can proxy the Have. We can just jump out right here. Yeah, go far east.
BMP almost has his. There it is. Engine is up. BMP is gonna maybe just back on out of there. And now 200 tickets in order to get. Oh, hold on a second. In order to get over to abandoned.
Start digging all these halves down. We don't want to give them extra points.
Turkish Huey
I want to keep that one with the
is already opening it up. And they're getting shot at themselves. Heavy machine gun fire onto the tail of the Huey. They need to get out quick. Get low to the ground. And he's turning. Oh, I'm not sure why he's turning back in the way where he got shot at.
We're gonna need some armor support.
And BRDM keeps trying to take more shots. Huey playing a very dangerous game at the moment. And I think...
I'm going to pick you up.
Yeah, if you can. That way I can grab a Logi.
I think they just want to scout, trying to really see where they can set down. Trying to now just, you see they got a lot more altitude, so that way they can see exactly which is a safe attack point, maybe where they can hot drop.
Right on the hab and just take it out.
Squad 1. See this hab here. This is an MEA. Oh, this is MEA FOB. This is weird. Okay, I both like it and I hate it. So MEA have decided to make almost like a super FOB type business. So they have a FOB in front of the objective. With a FOB on the objective, you see the super FOB here. I mean, look at this. This could work. This could actually work. Well, if they don't lose their tail rotor. But so they have a super FOB that is built. I actually don't hate this. They do need to watch their 6. Very easy to get around.
Hold on, where are we rallying up?
I don't hate this. I am concerned about this northeast entrance, though. And I am concerned about this gully. Very common to land in that gully.
Set up here and then start pushing together, convoy it down to the
But what the
east.
MEA are doing is they're creating space in front of the objective that you also have to get through in order to hit the objective. They're denying a hab opportunity in the middle or a vehicle being able to pop up here and shoot. They're making this now part of their main line of defense. The sketchy part is the radio's in the middle of nowhere. That's the only really kind of sucky part. But it's sure, you know, I'm not that mad about it. If it goes down, it goes down. Who really cares? You have a FOB out west. You have a FOB on the objective, and you have a FOB just south of it. You need to get some build. Yeah, they're getting machine gun pills. I don't hate it. I think it's okay. I think it's a little cheeky.
Where else are you going? We've gotten 3.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna hold off on scouting since I have a full squad in my heli.
Squad 11 is rolling their Logi right up, and it's going to find Squad 2.
Command, I'm going to be after you.
Helicopters flying very low as well. There's one helicopter that's full. That is Squad 4. This is a full helicopter, and he's waiting for the clearance. You heard him before. He says, I don't want to scout because I got a full squad in
I have a
mind.
ton of new guys that don't know what's going on, let alone like how to unzip their pants.
Aww.
Helicopter looks to
You mean you need to
RTB,
babysit
maybe
them?
rearm. Go
Yeah,
with a
pretty
big
much.
push. It's not a bad idea. You don't need to rush immediately. And Squad 11 out there might find the wrong end of a cornet.
We'll follow you in.
M60 has just respawned. Helicopters are scouting. Squad
let's
1
meet
with
up
the
in
Huey
here,
as well.
dude.
He's repaired.
And let's push
Back out.
together.
Command is saying let's push together. What they want to do, you see their attack marks. They want to push this west side, kind of where a few of the infantry is before. You also have Squad 5 wanting to set up.
Get me in.
Yep, there goes the Logi, which we expected. Ran right into that.
I think we're gonna go south and push along here.
But big movements are going to be needed
Behind you.
because you can't just grind and lose tickets across this airfield, especially with only 184 left. All that padding, all the cushion from the quick cap on Eridu has disappeared in the grind that was Central Alley Air Base.
We need armored vehicles to take position at the west side of the map. We're stopping Logis to go.
Squad 8 is taking care of that.
Squad 4, this is dangerous. We can't see him yet. There's a helicopter. I'm trying to get eyes on. Just so much fog. He's going to have that Samir Cornet underneath him in a second. He's going to push right through the fog. EMP is taking shots. There it is. Huey rolling right down the main road. This Huey is way, way too deep in enemy territory right now. Cornets have been flying off left, right, and center, and they are not quite sure where exactly that Samir Cornet vehicle is. So they're just taking a flyer, going with some of the preliminary scouting, and says, if you just go on the northeast, you're okay. And we'll see what happens. Helicopter touches down.
Like little hovers over and make it seem like they're landing, but you're not.
And this is what we said earlier. The one area I'm nervous about. The one area I'm nervous about if I was MEA is they haven't done anything on the north side. This super fob right on the other side of the hangars here is great, but all of the teeth of it, it's facing south. MG3 opens up, and Hab is now set down. And this helicopter here, the HIP, should see the fob set up and turning around. Not sure if he wants to get... They've been doing some air support before. He might open up with the MG3 soon. That's what they're doing just, what, 10 minutes before. MG3's in the air. Oh, there it is. MG3 in the air can just completely mess up your day as infantry. Just a suppression from it. Very, very difficult to deal with. And you can see just how far they are. At this rate, like, we need stingers. Some type of man-pad in-game. It's just too difficult to deal with helicopters, to be honest. Like, you can shoot them with a tank sometimes and it won't one-shot them. RPGs, they just shrug them off. Tandem rounds, they shrug them off. All the shots, though, ringing out. And now mortars from the FOB just south of the Turkish position. They are dialing in. MG just keeping him suppressed. Firehand the most forward, and he gets knocked out. This is their view. I mean, is that... I'm not gonna lie. That looks fun to shoot at. Rockets coming in as well. Oh my goodness. Everything that MEA has. They just pretty much aggroed the entire team. They got mortars, rockets, close air support. The funny thing is, though, it looks like a lot of infantry are spawning in since this is the most forward position, so you're going to have a lot of just random squad members start spawning here, and it might just cause more tickets to be lost because they're spawning into artillery fire, rocket fire, MG fire, and they might even get an airstrike here in a second. This is a UAV, an MEA UAV, trying to get eyes on from above. They have the helicopters, but the commander looks like he might want to call something in. MTLB moving in. Killmatic. He's been fine soloing this MTLB, but, I mean, man, he's so much more effective if you're two-manning it.
Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna be moving in right after this. And,
MG pinning down the infantry. This is just tough. You can't do much if you're Turks right now. And this is what they're going for. This is the push. I don't know why the Logi is starting. East side attack.
Vehicle. Yep.
Turkish Logi ahead of us right here. Just stopped by the rocks. Most likely going to dismount and get their hab up, but hold on. Helicopter firing into the little stubby Logi. MG3 just absolutely tearing through it.
Hey, we have a lot of enemies distracted on this northern hab we got going. I'm probably gonna dig it down.
Logi is now, oh my goodness, this M60 needs to do something. This helicopter, I don't even think they have an angle. The helicopter above them is just harassing this Logi. It has no armor. Just a nice little cargo tarp on it. M60 lining up, trying to fly swat the helicopter. Ooh, just misses. Might scare the helicopter off though.
I see enemy hab.
A second Logi coming in now too. Mortars redirected because they think that Logi dismounted troops, but no, they keep going.
We're gonna send this.
Squad 6, is it safe to drop supplies?
Hey, they're wasting their arty on us.
Arty. Oh, and is this a smoke? No.
Good job.
Arty barrage is going on that little fob that was up north. I think they were trying to almost faint at the point. They said this position was lost. I believe they were trying to dig down their own radio. Not sure if that actually happened, but east side is now being pushed. Hab going up, M60 supporting, first Logi in, second Logi coming in now. ACV coming in. Logi does go down, but it did its job, dropped its supplies. Now, ACV trying to offer a little bit of support. You see enemy infantry running across the desert, trying to close that distance, get that hab. Oh, grenade! Lands just next to the hab. That's going to knock out one. And defensive smoke, that 360, not 360, what, 270, 290? I don't know, almost 360 smoke by the ACV. Might help save the build, but look at how fast MEA are flexing out here. Zoop.
What was that one?
Ben, Dixie, Dope, and Avi are just pushing right into the hab, and this is incredibly aggressive. Both sides with some huge plays right now. 157 tickets for the Turks, 627 for MEA. Helicopter gets a nice little hop drop, gets some reinforcements, and they need it. Infantry are just, it's almost like the Alamo, last standing here. Oh, 3 go down. ACV with some huge plays. Sneaky Turtle being a little sneak on the left side, trying to peek a little bit. But the ACV does its job. This is why you need a little bit of mechanized in order to make things happen. Infantry can only do so much, and now you have artillery blasting the point. Infantry can hold. Helicopters rolling through because that's cool. And mortars are landing. Everything that can blow up is blowing up right now. I think everyone's frames are going down to 0. It is all popping off. Artillery clearing out the point as the Turks push in.
Push, boys, push.
Push, boys, push. Pars off to our right.
What's going on out there, Have?
And look at the chaos. They created a lot of space.
Command, you should be okay. Command, you're chasing an
Infantry going to start pushing in with the whole ACV leading the way. They're going to run into this MTLB. The Pars as well going to run into the MTLB. MTLB's stuck between 2 vehicles. And I don't know. Oh, he's using the 40 mil. That's not going to do any damage to vehicles. ACV now has to be the one to tear through the MTLB. ACV open him up with that 50 cal. And oh, the 12-7 just a little too tough. MTLB got this. ACV dead to rights. Oh, swaps to a gunner. Another gunner goes down. They're trying. Are they just rolling in? It's like a Trojan horse without the Trojans. Everyone's just staring at him and confused. It's like they've captured him. NBA don't really know what to do, actually. MTLB opens up, actually takes out a few of his own friendlies.
Hey, can Squad 3 help Squad 7? Tekia, we're on their backup.
Now it's just a standoff. He's running over infantry as well. MEA are just... There he goes, engined, and finally RPGs will take it out. But that doesn't matter. It actually is better that that happened. It caused all the infantry that just spawned in. They got distracted with that. Infantry are now pouring through this gate. Oh man, I like the planning in this. Look at this nice little fire position MEA have set up. This is an abandoned Pars. Turks are down to their 100 tickets, last 100 tickets for the Turkish land forces. And it's going to come down to a super FOB. 99 tickets. Oh, and the mortars are just tearing into all the infantry who are spawning in. Here, we're going to do it from the top down because it's going to see, you're going to see just how difficult this is. Mortars are landing right where the infantry need to spawn and push in. You can see, look, what a great effect on target. Infantry keep trying to push out of the mortars, or push out of the hab, run through the mortars. You kind of need to wait for a break because they go in barrages of 3. And try to get down to this water tower. After the water tower, you then need to brave the MG3 gauntlet. You can hear the helicopters providing air support above, and they're just pinning down the infantry just like ants. Mortars have now shifted down a little bit. And now you have the rocks. Once infantry gets to the rocks, they then need to get to the wall. You can see the infantry now have to deal with mortars at the wall. It's just an absolute slaughter. You can see this hip. They're calling it. This helicopter has just been tearing through him with the MG3. Smoke trying to conceal infantry movement. 66 tickets. They have lost so many tickets. And MTL, whoa, don't know how that happened. MTLB now opening up. Look at this position. It is hell on earth.
Crap, this hell is destroying us.
Not for long.
Yeah, well, they're too high for
This is where it's almost like MEA has made it so the Turks have to push through this one opening. Oh, speaking about annihilating everybody. Oh, helicopter finally goes down. M60 knocks out one. And that might be a consolation because he is tracked. AT just misses, flies right over. But you're going to see up to our right, you see a little Samir armored car. He's trying to find the perfect angle. He's going to peek himself over, and I believe that has a Cornet anti-tank guided missile on it. It's going to be boom goes the M60. Oh, hold on, tracks are up. M60 might be mobile. Little smoke to conceal his retreat. But once again, that Samir is actually right here. You can see AT just hiding. Multiple AT. And they're waiting for a perfect ambush. The M60 is going to roll right by him. Oh, that's going to be an absolutely deadly ambush.
some of those builds we got.
Infantry just hiding on the hills. And AT into the side of the M60. That was from our left. They haven't even dealt with those on their right yet. Mortars coming in. And the M60 is just dead. That's what he is, dead. There it goes, ATGM. Easy as that.
Squad 7 is the hub.
Where was that even? Oh, yep, there he is. Matt, way out in the distance, just keeping an eye on that M60, waiting for the perfect shot, and there it goes. 18 tickets to 576. And that is going to be it. MEA, a little shaky on the first point, much better on the second point, and they got it all together for the last point. This super fob paying off in spades. Your command chat kind of being, well, all things considered, relatively chill. RPG trying to track down this Cobra for the last gas. It seems like, well, they know it's the end. They're only at the third point. They haven't killed nearly as many vehicles as MEA has killed of theirs, so the Turks just kind of know. Maybe we just have a little fun to end it. Still don't think you should give up, but this one's tough. This one's tough. It's just really well done. MEA also, I mean, they are just not giving up. They're pushing the back of this hab. Big Country, Killer Breeze, Redacted. All squeezing them. And, well, any hope of a comeback ain't happening. Barack Obama down in the dirt. You can see all these info. They just don't want to give up. You know, don't give up at least. And
Putting squad 7 right on the flag.
Putting squad 7 right in the flag. Seeing what's going to happen. Helicopter. This is the last chance. Turkish land forces trying to land this Huey right on the objective. And it is a hot, hot point. Place your bets how long they're going to last, because I don't think it's going to be much. What a sit down. Oh, no! They land right in front of a machine gun. Helicopter pops, and there it goes. Complete defeat. 571 tickets to 0. 171 kills to 216. 63 revives to 41. Really well done. The command and control just fell apart. Jeez.